Welcome back to the LTS guys. Your host Duncan, studio I'm with Tucker and Kevin.
Yeah, guys.
So welcome. World Cup season has been going on and it's been heated, man. It's been heated. Some disappointments in there. I think we could start with the biggest disappointment because the Ivory Coast game. I literally fell on my knees in the dying minutes, man.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
I don't even know, man.
It takes me back to what I said. And chat, you guys can come through and really comment and compound or even let me know on something maybe that I missed. But I feel like African teams still like all other past World Cups, when we reach there, either our emotions are too high or we get there, and when we have it, like, by the reins, there's just something, either we quake or I don't know, but there's just something that just does not work out for some reason. And we end up falling short. Case in point, this amazing game Ivory Coast played against
But
Germany.
watch a game though, it was lovely to watch. I think end to end action. You expected Germany to just, I think, stifle in these games, but no. Ivory Coast was on top. I think their midfield was one of my standout performers. Those two guys in the middle, they proper held it down. And against that Germany midfield, man, when you look at the Germany midfield, you expect those Nemechas to just be proper.
Something else. You did.
So
no, but I think there's context to this, right? You've been talking about like the teams. Like the groups are not easy.
True.
The groups are not easy.
Germany is not an easy team.
The groups are Ivory Coast. I think Germany and Ivory Coast are the heavy hitters because Ivory Coast already beat Ecuador, and I think Curacao. Like Curacao and Ecuador both have to win for Ivory Coast not to qualify. A draw is enough.
I think these two have and more or less you could say they've gone.
Exactly. But you look at the groups that like Morocco having a group that has Scotland and Brazil, right? Haiti, they can duck on that, but like Scotland is not an easy team. They have a lot of, they may not have quality, but they have a lot of heart in their team. They're like an engine that doesn't.
And Morocco beat Scotland, though. So.
But a 1-0, you can see how tight it was.
It was tight, but at least they still won.
And that's a big up for us. Yeah. But then you look at Cape Verde being in a team that has Uruguay, Saudi, and Spain, right? You have Senegal having a team, a group that has Norway, France. You get Norway, France, and Iraq. Bro, Algeria has Argentina, Austria. Okay, it's top. It's top.
Yeah.
Bro, Congo having Portugal and Colombia in the same team, the same group. Ghana,
and everyone is holding their own.
Everyone.
I'm actually not disappointed in our boys.
Ghana with England and Croatia. So I'm
so proud of guys actually this campaign because the level at which we've been playing,
it's top.
It's top. When you look at a country like Cape Verde, right? Most of us expected those guys to like just be washed, you get it.
Exactly.
Guys have been putting in solid performances. Played a champion in Spain, and they. Got them down.
Exactly. So going back to this game of Ivory Coast, bro, man, big up, man. They held. It was unfortunate that they couldn't do better. Would it have been best if they had beaten Germany? I would have loved to have Ivory Coast qualify on.
At least it should have been a draw.
The
minimum should have been.
And it would give us
a chance for Adingra. Where Nicolas Pepe faked guys and then he just put it on a plate.
That extra touch Adingra did.
Exactly. Shoot the thing first time, bro.
Exactly.
So we had so many chances, especially in the first half, there so many chances that we could have buried. And guys were proper missing.
Exactly. However, there's still a silver lining. I think the only thing that this game showed us is like we have to do much better in the knockout stages now. Because it's one thing facing them in our group, and then but now knockout stages do or die now. You get so how far we'll go depends, but if it's living in the group, I expect at least 3 or 4 African countries to
I don't want to be the bearer of doom, but the format is pretty much the same as Champions League, right? And not the same exactly, but same concept. I would want to think. And with that concept of the Champions League, yes, you can get smaller dogs to fight the big dogs and try to see who comes out.
I think it's not really in this Champions League.
But in this drawn out type of thing, still the end point is the same. Like the cream just comes. You get what I'm saying?
I think they just added
So-
more teams, right?
Yeah.
And then they created that round of 32.
Yes.
Exactly. So I'm really, really hoping that some African teams do pass through that round of 32,
Yeah.
and hopefully at least touch like quarters, and
I still think one of them will definitely
Yeah.
reach semis.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely will have one team in the last four.
Yeah.
And that's not much. That's the,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Our,
not bad.
our,
Yeah.
our whole continent hadn't reached semi-finals till 4 years ago,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
man,
true.
I'll take it.
Back to back
I get
semis.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take
But
it.
Turkey and Paraguay, man,
Yeah.
that's another disappointment because that Turkey team has been one of the bitter disappointments of the whole campaign. They
Yeah.
lost the
Yeah.
first game, have lost the second one, so obviously they should be out.
They should be out.
If they don't win that last
Yeah.
game,
Yeah, it's
kudos
curtains.
to them.
No, but
Curtains, man.
It doesn't help their situation. So Australia beat them 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they have a -3.
Yeah.
There are options for the third best. You look at the teams that are there in the lineup for third
USA.
best,
Yeah.
right? Third
Have to
best,
play
you have
USA.
Sweden, Scotland, right? Paraguay,
Yeah.
Belgium, Portugal, Spain, Ecuador. You see,
Yeah, it's
and
not
all of
looking
them
good.
are shy of one goal.
Yeah.
You get it.
Just
The
to-
worst they're doing is a -1
Yeah,
goal
exactly.
goal difference, but all of them have same goals. Some are even having more goals
Yeah.
that they have scored.
Yeah.
So you see that, and then you're like,
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I think
you're,
this-
you're,
this- I think
you're on a
these guys
-3 right
These
now.
guys are- these guys
Exactly.
might be out.
They're on a -3 right now.
And to the fact that they play USA next, right?
Yeah.
So I think
hot.
it's curtains
At
for
home,
them.
Yeah.
bro. Exactly.
It is curtains.
And it's
But-
disappointing.
I want to add this disclaimer, guys.
Yeah.
USA just turned the leaf. Let us not speak like USA came to this World
Bro.
Cup and guys were like, man, USA is
No.
going to win.
No, they're
Chat,
not going
come
to
to
win.
the
They're not going to win.
They're not going to
The
win.
way
I'm
they're
not
playing.
saying win.
It's the way they're
I
playing.
mean, no one was okay. Maybe no one, but not very many people had the confidence that USA was going to put up the performances they're putting up right now.
No,
Yeah.
but Loki,
You dig?
home. This is one thing I think
Before
has
World
over-
Cup, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Before World Cup, I actually
Like
had
a home
USA.
advantage.
I had USA going to quarters. Here's my
Really?
reason. Yeah, here's my
Okay,
reasoning. Here's my
interesting.
reasoning.
Yeah.
Right, home advantage is always underlooked. Look
Yeah.
at the countries that have played World Cup at home.
Yeah.
They have done something spectacular, right? You had Qatar beating Argentina for the first time in their history,
Yeah.
right? That was 2022.
AC.
Yeah? You have Russia. Russia have reached quarterfinals,
Yeah.
right? 2018, and that was impressive for them considering most of their squad was old,
Yeah.
right? You have 2014 Brazil reaching semi-finals. If it wasn't for the Neymar and Thiago Silva thing, they could have easily reached the finals,
Okay.
right? You have 2010 with South Africa actually going out of the group.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
see,
enough.
hey, like you see,
So home advantage.
yeah, home advantage
Home
is real.
advantage is real.
It's real, man. It's real.
Yeah, those guys screaming.
Yeah,
Different.
like the adrenaline and
Okay.
the emotions you go through on that
Okay.
feeling.
And you
alone.
see, most
It's
teams
enough.
don't have like support of their home teams.
Yeah.
Like most of their fans are not in this.
As when we wind down this, I'm
Yeah.
going to end it with a very interesting question.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
let's get
it's
into
all
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But-
the only thing I'll say about Turkey is like for them not to score a goal, very disappointing.
Yeah, very really.
No
Yeah,
one goal
Turkey.
in 2 games one against Australia and the other one
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
Paraguay.
It's
Not
Paraguay.
one goal.
It's not
Yeah,
looking
man.
good.
And Paraguay got a red card in the first half.
Exactly.
You dig?
Oh, man.
Sass
So it's a
behavior,
lot,
man.
yeah. It says a
Sass
lot.
behavior. Those guys
So
are
it's a
out.
lot, yeah.
They're out.
That's true. You know?
So it's
But
like,
anyway, Ecuador failing to beat Curacao as well. I think
Yeah.
I think those guys are out as well.
yeah,
But also,
This was the only
Also-
win they could
Yeah.
get from this group.
ideally, yes.
yeah. But I think this World Cup has a certain trend about it. The teams that people thought have nothing to do with being in the World Cup,
Yeah.
bro, they have come through and they're like, man,
This is my
we're
yard.
not just
Bro, we're not here on
participating.
jokes.
We're not just participating.
This is my
Yeah.
yard, boy.
Hey.
Case in point, that Spain game, bro.
Yeah.
I was so bemused. I was like, what is happening? Like, guys, just put in one
Bro,
goal at
that
least.
guy
You
gained
dig?
that guy gained like 10 mil followers
The keeper.
Yes.
in 24 hours. You know, he's like on 9 point something
No, he's
mil.
on 9,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But,
Like
you
in
know,
like 24 hours.
Mad different,
but the
bro.
guy played, bro. He
Yeah.
played. Those defenders also played
Yeah.
for the team, and
Yeah,
You know?
I saw something where guys are
Exactly.
even fundraising to take his mom to the World Cup.
yeah, hey, I actually saw that.
So,
they, what
smart.
is it? The USA actually
Yeah.
cleared, I think, her visas
Yeah.
to actually come to
That's
and
dope.
attend.
That's
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
of them.
It's really dope, man.
Yeah.
You know?
One thing I'll just say,
that from that game, right? Bro, Ecuador has a lot of work they have to do.
So
Yeah.
much, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the heavy hitters Ecuador has within their
squad,
continent, right? Forget the squad, right? The continent, right?
Mhm.
The amount of quality that South America brings, right?
Yeah.
You would expect, yeah, at the very least, you have an Ecuador squad that can score against Curacao in a World Cup.
Yeah.
And I think I like to think like they have fans there because USA from Ecuador, it's not that far, not that far of a flight. You get it, and even okay, let's say even if they're not playing in USA because of the pricing, and it's still a second world, third world country, still, but still even Mexico, there's still games being played in Mexico where it's way cheaper, and the culture of football is, you could say, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, so bro, they definitely have a following, they definitely have a backing in this World Cup. Bro, they haven't impressed me.
Exactly. It brings me back still to what I was saying, like teams that people thought are just coming to participate have actually stamped their foot on the ground. Those things of which team was it? They stressed who? Was it Argentina? Was it
no, Argentina, Algeria was a walk in the park.
Algeria was
slapped Algeria.
There's a team that played one of the big hitters, and it was pretty much assured that these guys should actually win. And bro, no, it's not like that. You don't just come nowadays and boss the pitch and take it. Which is really good. I would say really good. Yeah.
Okay. But I think one of my interesting games was that Japan game. Japan-Tunisia. But they've over been clapping Tunisia as well, though.
Yeah, Tunisia has been received.
They received like
no, and this is what I hate about Tunisia, right? Before this World Cup, Tunisia was in a 10-game streak, right?
Yeah.
Like win, bro, like no loss, and they were not conceding few games. Since they came into this World Cup, they have conceded like 6 goals.
But maybe we'd have to
I think it's now
under the microscope and look at who those 10 teams were that they were versing.
Maybe if we're looking at the microscope like that.
Like,
but this momentum, right? This momentum, you bring it into the World Cup. It's just behavior. It's just behavior. Exactly. So we're sitting there.
You can't tell me you can lose to Sweden 5 goals.
Exactly.
Like they've just clapped Sweden here.
Yeah.
Sweden has just received as well.
Yeah.
So if you're receiving from Sweden, bro.
But
it's not looking good.
Too bad for Tunisia, but I think we needed to acknowledge
Japanese guys.
Japanese, bro, they're the dark horses. I have loved every Japanese game I've watched this World Cup.
And to be fair, I'm rooting for these boys now.
The blue samurai, man. The
guys are playing ball, man.
They like the heart
and their fans. Their fans have been some of the best fans. Have you been seeing the reports like, man, after the game, bro? You know the Japanese.
But
they clean the stadium. They what, like, bro?
At least like the past 2 World Cups, they've been doing the same.
No, that's not. If you've heard about Japan and heard about Tokyo, you hear how it's an advanced city, and it's because of the culture, like their sense to cleanliness, their sense to discipline,
justice,
you get it?
honor,
like
everything.
those things. It follows them everywhere. They talk about how after a game the Japanese team folds their clothes very well and puts the dirty laundry where it's supposed to be. It's like you don't need to hire. Like these guys who are hired to do this job, they're not needed.
Exactly.
You get it, and I think it's a big up to just show the character of the team, and then when you see it being coupled with good football, good attitude, bro. These are the things that make us love a team, or love players, or love
the fans,
the fans as well, bro. Like so me,
solid team.
Whole
team rating was like 7.6, bro. That shows you, bro, they dominated the game, man. I think their coach as well, Tomiyasu, I think Toriyama.
Bro, it's a weird name.
That guy is hard, man.
Sorry for butchering.
But I think he's a very good coach, because this is now like the second World Cup running where this team is actually doing something. They're punching well above their weight. And the level at which they play, when you look at their players, the way they play, the way they shoot the ball, the way they receive, the way they pass, it's very different. And I think it's kudos to their system, because when you do some research into like their academies, the way they handle themselves, they get too technical with it. So it's kudos to them, man.
And even pointers to you for what we were talking about earlier, like before we were recording, and we're like, man, these are players that are actually going under the radar
Yeah.
on the transfer window.
Yeah.
These are
Very
guys that
underrated.
I feel should be given the limelight.
Yeah.
Chances to play.
Yeah.
And you find like really good players, like
Yeah.
some of these top teams in the Prem, in La Liga, in
Yeah.
Italy, in Germany.
They are there.
There's that guy Ueda.
crazy.
I think the
He's in
striker,
Feyenoord,
the
I
number
think.
9.
Yeah, he's
That
in Feyenoord.
boy is a gunslinger.
True. You dig?
Yeah.
It's going to be so interesting. I want to see those changes in
Feyenoord AZ one of them.
the transfer window, and someone shocks us and
Yeah.
scoops the Japani and brings him to the Prem. It will be very interesting to see.
They also have that
Suzuki.
goalie Suzuki. Man.
Yeah.
United has been caught in that boy for a minute.
Aston
because-
Villa seems to be the
Yeah,
biggest.
That guy is-
we
Yeah,
should-
because Matt Dibu is talking about is
Oh.
Juventus. So.
we almost signed him when we got Onana. We wanted 2 keepers, but he wanted to be like the number
Number
one.
one.
Yeah.
That's why he refused. But I think he's a
Makes
very
sense.
good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Man like
Makes sense.
Andre Onana.
But yeah, man,
You're
I
running
think-
back the clock.
That's been it from studio, guys. Thanks for watching.
A second, guys.
Yeah.
There's one question I wanted to ask here,
Yeah.
and this is it. You talked about home advantage, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, and this is unrelated, yeah?
Yeah.
But chat, I want you guys to come through in the comments and, much as up, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
So, us hosting AFCON,
Yeah.
how well does that help our home advantage?
Bro, as long as we're
Tell me info.
as long as we're playing it Nambol,
Yeah.
bro, as long as we're playing Nambol,
Tell me info the chat. bro.
Scottins, man.
So, guys, come on. I want those answers, man. I want those
Even
answers.
Spain should be
Reactions.
scared.
Bro. Nelson Mandela Stadium.
Guys, peace, man. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe, man.
Sure.